In this webinar excerpt, we'll explore how flows in Klaviyo work.
Let's start to talk about flows a little bit. Before we jump into the details, I kind of wanted to start with the basics, Klaviyo flows 101, if you will. And I really wanted to start off by using a definition of what a flow is in the first place. So a flow is a sequence of actions, which can include email and SMS messages, that is triggered when a person performs a specific action within your tech stack. So whether that's placing an order in Shopify or even leaving a review in maybe your review platform, Loyalty Lion, something like that, flows are a way that you can trigger automated marketing activities based on those specific actions. And it really helps to set your marketing on autopilot. And so some of the specific terms that you will encounter as you're setting up your flows include the trigger, which is the starting point for the flow. It includes your action, which is what is the specific task that you want to do, such as send out a message. There's timing. So you can add a time delay in between actions, and that's going to be very important. And then there's logic or conditional splits. And what this allows you to do is branch your flow into multiple paths based on specific criteria. And that's really, whenever we start talking about some advanced flows, that's really where the magic can happen, because what you can do is really factor in maybe different milestones in your customer journey or other pieces of criteria where you can personalize your messaging even further based on the activity of your customers. So I really wanted to make sure that we understood some of these foundational terms, because we're going to be using them a lot, especially once we jump into Klaviyo and start looking at some of the things that we can do there. Before we do that, though, I wanted to highlight timing. Again, timing is key whenever it comes to all of this. Ensuring that you get your message, the right message at the right time, is really what's going to maximize the impact of all of this work. So, really before you even get started, you should probably spend a little bit of time understanding your customer behavior, kind of looking at analytics to see when are they most likely to engage. If you've been running flows already, you can assess the previous performance of those to see if anything needs to be optimized, because then you can adjust your email timing accordingly based on the customer behavior. And like I mentioned, Klaviyo has a few tools to really help out with this. One of them is the smart sending feature, which will try to use AI to send these emails at the optimal time. But with everything, testing and refining for the best results is certainly going to be recommended.